So here we are in my friend Colt's restaurant called the Essex, one of the coolest restaurants in Connecticut. And he's kind of opened a little speakeasy upstairs that I want to show you. I thought we'd meet there. Let's go. I really enjoy orange in the Highclere Castle gin as a garnish. I feel that it brings out the citrus and the orange kind of notes that are already in the gin. But I tell people it's to help prevent scurvy. Highclere Castle gin is elegance, it's glamour, it's fashion and beauty. It's 200 years of the highest standards of entertainment. You know, with Highclere Castle having hosted so many of the world's most interesting people over the last 200 years, but we kind of wanted to liquefy that in a way that really celebrates that history. And of course, using the botanicals from the estate, having it distilled in England's oldest gin distillery, we're seeing that people are really connecting with that depth of quality. In a world where we've got so many brands, so many of which are made and mass-produced by kind of corporations, we really wanted to bring to life its elegance. Most importantly, I think it's fun. But I think that really shows itself with the fact that over the past 4 weeks, we've had over 100,000 people from around the world tune in to join us for our virtual cocktail parties at Highclere Castle with Lord and Lady Carnarvon. I think that, you know, it's a time where people want to live the kind of glamour and elegance of yesterday and bring it to life today. One of the real surprises around the virtual cocktail party as well was seeing all the people that got dressed up. It really does make you realize that Highclere Castle Gin is really also about fashion. It is a lifestyle adventure that we're all on together. It makes me realize that what we're trying to accomplish can be done. Highclere Castle is perhaps one of the most unique places in the whole world. It's not only still there and preserved in all its beauty, but it's still a home. And Lord and Lady Carnarvon have kept so many of the traditions alive there, such as entertaining. To think that they've been serving the same gin cocktails at Highclere for the past 100 years is a crazy idea unto itself. But then when Lady Carnarvon went down to the archives and found the handwritten butler's notes and his beautiful script handwriting, you realize how far back the reach of Highclere Castle Gin really goes. Because the spirit of what that represented, where there's dancing and there's games, or you're having a cigar out on the terrace or about to go through for dinner, and you've got this beautiful gin cocktail in your hand, and it hasn't changed. The phrase "to be very Highclere" was coined over 100 years ago at Highclere Castle. And you're talking about an era of Edwardian parties and weekend cocktail parties where people from all over the world were coming in to stay for the weekend. And it was a really glamorous time, and the phrase started to be used around London that if something was very Highclere, it meant that it was being done at the most highest standard and quality. And that level of quality and hospitality and standards is really still alive today at Highclere, and I think that we've brought it to life in the Highclere Castle Gin. We're in the 20s again. It's 100 years later, and I think that despite all the challenges that we're having in the world, I think it's a time that people are remembering what matters most, which is family, spending time with the people you care about, and on occasion, you know, glitzing oneself up a little bit, setting the bar a little higher to make it a very Highclere, and enjoying the fruits of life and kind of celebrating what it's all about.